This is it. The Minnesota Timberwolves are one win away from advancing, and CJ Green is on the verge of making history. With a 3-1 lead over the Spurs, the Wolves have fought, clawed, and risen to the challenge. Now, they stand on the brink of their first series win, and the rookie phenom CJ Green is ready to finish what he started. Game 5 is more than just a game. It's a statement, a chance to prove that this team has arrived and that CJ Green is ready for the big stage. San Antonio won't go down easy. They know it's do or die, and they'll throw everything they have to keep their season alive. But CJ and the Wolves have the momentum, the drive, and the chance to end it here and now. Wolves-Spurs, Game 5, time to seal the deal.
CJ Green is back, and we've got an opportunity to close out the San Antonio Spurs. Man, we've been waiting for this opportunity all season. The fact that we can move on from the first round of the playoffs, and we are ready. We have had a crazy playoff series against Victor Wembanyama. But I tell you what, we're back home, and we are ready to close this series out. We've had game winners, we've had closeout opportunities, up 3-1. We can't possibly lose from here, can we? We're back home, we don't want to be comfortable, we want to put this game and this series to bed. CJ Green and the Minnesota Timberwolves are back, and yes, an opportunity today in game number 5 back home. Look at CJ looking so... Love the way CJ's played this entire series, really taking his game to a whole new level. And like I said, man, we've got an opportunity to close this series out, move on to the conference semi-finals, and get closer to those NBA finals. Now, as you guys know, if you have watched this series, we have not won a MyCAREER NBA championship. It's been on My NBA, so we've got our original starting 5 without Rudy Gobert, who is injured. Shout out to Rudy. It actually hurts to see him out, but we are ready to go for game number 5 back at home. 3-1 lead, opportunity to close this Spurs out team. Let's see what we can do. We started off here, and CJ is stroking. CJ's already bowing. Man, he's bowing to the crowd. Are you serious? But this San Antonio team's not going to go away. I mean, they're coached by Greg Popovich. We know how proud this team is, and we know how they're not going to give up to the very end. Anthony Edwards stepping up for 3. Yes, sir. Knock it down, Anthony. Man, and Anthony Edwards had himself a really good series as well. It's been CJ and Anthony Edwards, but man, Victor Wembanyama and Chris Paul really stood up in this game, as you guys will see. But so is this man. Look at this pass that Naz had my babies in the starting 5. With Rudy Gobert on the bench. Hopefully Gobert can come back. We actually are missing him and his defense. But early on here, we're starting to really feel ourselves, and we're playing some really good ball. How about this from CJ? Chris Paul, you are too small. You might be the point guard, but oh my goodness, we got him falling, and we're having the miss. CJ goes in and throws it down. Look at CP3. He hit the floor. We went up with the left hand. Devin Vassell, get out of the way. 12 plays 5. Grant Williams with the rebound. CJ gets off to the races again. I tell you what, we've got goggles on because Anthony Edwards got it. Ant-Man knocks it down. I tell you what, goggles, eyes for CJ. Love to see it. Chris Paul again. What are you doing? Green got it to go. Man, we actually got contested by Victor Wembanyama and Devin Vassell, and somehow we made that drop in. I'm not complaining. It's a 6-point lead. Vassell in the corner. Yes, sir. Man, that's a big-time shot from Devin Vassell to keep this Spurs team in the game early. We've got Jaden McDaniels. As Anthony Edwards would say, we have Jaden McDaniels. But we go into the second quarter here, and the Spurs are starting to build themselves a lead. And you don't want to give a team a lead, especially on the road. I mean, it can give opportunity to teams to get excited and get teams back in the game. Devin Vassell again. 9-2-4 for CJ, doing it all at the moment. But I tell you what, this Spurs team are just not missing. Man, I tell you what, they updated this game and they cannot miss. But we can't either. Man, we're hitting 3s. This game's having it all. It's a low-scoring first half. Chris Paul for 3. Get off to the races. Cookies, baby, we out. Cookies, we out. CJ, Victor Wembanyama, step back, bang! Knock it down, CJ. Bowing again. Man, we are so thoughtful and so thankful. CJ working inside. Beautiful pass to Dillian. Puts it in. Man, we are all tied up, and it's been a good first half so far. But, tell you what, Chris Paul and Victor. Look at this from Victor Wembanyama. Man, you can't allow them to get any room in this game. We just can't allow it. 2 seconds to go. What am I saying? Oh my goodness, that dunk threw me off, and it's 5 seconds to go in this first half. CJ and the Minnesota Timberwolves with Anthony Towns at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Going into the first half break. Man, San Antonio, they've came to play. Like I said, they're not going to go away in this series. We've got to be ready for every single punch they throw at us. 42-38, second half coming up. We started off here. I thought I would take this play off. Why not allow Ant-Man to go to work? I took this play off, spread the floor. Anthony Edwards, yes sir, knocked it down. Big time three from Anthony Edwards on that possession. But this is going to go down to the wire yet again. Chris Paul for three. Man, CP3. Knocking down three. CJ, look at the pass and the vision. Oh my God. 1 point lead for the Spurs. Here is CJ again, working, finding Naz Reid. Naz Reid open. He's got it. Man, Naz have my babies, having himself a season. 1 point lead for the Timberwolves. Now, Brook Lopez is injured. As you guys will see on this play, he still hits it. He's on cat sus, man. Man, I can't believe he got traded. I just cannot believe it. Here goes CJ again, though. Working inside and putting it in. Flex on him, CJ. Man, oh man. To close the half, CJ with the left hand. Close the quarter. Really fast quarter in this one. 4 seconds to go. Victor Wembanyama over Jingling. Can't get it to go. CJ comes up with his 5th rebound, and we get a GOAT moment. But man, we've got an opportunity in this game to close it out. We've got a lead. Let's see if we can close this San Antonio team. And they're getting wild. They're getting jiggy. They are getting jiggy here in mini. We're all tied up in this final quarter. 64-64. 7 minutes to go on the final. Here is CJ Green. CJ dancing. Oh my goodness. Have this dance. Let me go inside. Man, our dribbling is getting so much better, but we need to score more. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We have to score more because, I mean, the San Antonio team with Victor and have a look at this from Jones, who puts it in. They're not going to die trying. They are not going to die trying. Naz Reid rebound. CJ off to the races. We are all tied up. Green working. Got Jingling. Decided to go all the way. 20 now for CJ. 2 point lead. Can we close the Spurs out? They do not quit. Brook Lopez, swing pass. Look at this ball movement. There is no way. There is no... Who is that? I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. 1 point lead for the Spurs. Here goes Brown. Hit a crazy shot just before. And here go the Spurs and Jones. Hits a 3. It's a 4 point lead. We need to go, and we need to go now. Here's Anthony Edwards working inside, getting rejected by Lopez. Man, San Antonio coming up with the big plays in this final quarter, and they are not done yet. CJ staying in front, but somehow and some way, he beats CJ. It's a 6 point lead. Naz have my babies. Over to CJ. CJ, Lopez, you are too slow. CJ's got it. 22 now for Green. 4 point lead for the Spurs. Man, who would have thought on our home floor they could really fight back and give us some trouble? But I tell you what, the dribbling. The dribbling, baby. The dribbling. Green! Oh my God. We almost ended Brook Lopez on this play. Look at this from CJ Rice. CJ Rose couldn't get it to go. 2 point lead for the Spurs. Man, they got an opportunity here with 1 minute on the clock. They go to Victor in the post, working on Jingling. Victor Wembanyama puts it in. They are not going down without a fight. We go to Anthony Edwards. Anthony for 3. Can't get it to go, Ant-Man. And CJ commits a foul. Man, 40 seconds to go. And this could be the dagger. As if we're going to a game 6. Man, this San Antonio team will just not die trying. We've got one more chance here. Anthony Edwards open from the mid-range. Can't get it to go. And that is almost going to do it. Chris Paul, swing it to Victor, and that's the game. We really lost to the Spurs on our home floor. Man, losing Rudy Gobert has really hurt us. I'm not going to lie, it has hurt us. CJ's got 24, make it 26, 7, and 8, but it's not going to be enough. It is not going to be enough. The Spurs are going to defeat us in Game 5. We're going to a Game 6 back in San Antonio. I do not want to go back to San Antonio. We talk about the women in San Antonio, Charles. Yeah, got some big old woman, as Charles Barkley would say. But I tell you what, we've got to regroup. We've got to come back better because this was so disappointing in the grand scheme of things. Just considering where we're at in this series. 3-2 now. San Antonio have some life. But I tell you what, we'll keep on fighting. We always do. We have an opportunity to close it out as we go back to San Antonio. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Man, it stings. What do we need to do to win Game 6? Please let me know because this series is getting definitely interesting as we progress through. Game 6 coming up as we roll on to another one in these playoffs.